Good afternoon. It is Thursday, November 16th. It's 5:20. I was watching these markets all day today. I was really looking at the price of gold. As I was watching it, I was waiting and waiting and waiting for them to just put the hammer down, put the hammer down. And at one point they did. They tried to. They did take it down. Not much, but they broke the momentum. But gold actually ended up flat on the day. I wanted to wait for this gold market to close at 5 p.m. So, was today the glass half full or the glass half empty as far as gold goes? It ended up even. Closed in the U.S. session slightly ahead. Then they brought it down. 1278.30 is the bid. 1279.30 is the ask. It's right at that 100-day moving average. Okay, this is getting narrower and narrower. We've been talking about this. I mean, today's range was so narrow. It had a 1274, 1282 range. $8. $8. So this is a tug of war right here. So we need to watch this very closely. Dollar was flat. Okay, the dollar has not rebounded since the big drop on Tuesday. So silver is taken back 17. So all in all, considering that stocks went gangbusters today, gold did okay. I keep using that word resilient. It's been resilient. Do I expect to see any fireworks? Probably not. I mean, next week will be Thanksgiving, an abbreviated week. We're coming into the end of the year with Christmas. You know what I'm waiting for. I'm salivating. Get this rate hike behind us already. So that's pretty much where we're at right now. I saw this article. Fed's Mester says it's not troubled by low inflation. Confident it'll pick up. Speaking from the Cato Institute, but that's in Washington D.C. She's a second stringer. She don't get to go. She don't fly to Sweden, okay, and talk. She don't get to go to Paris. She don't go to London. You know, she don't even get a 2-day junket to Vegas. So she's got to go to Washington D.C. at the Cato Institute to deliver this. Cleveland Fed President Loretta Mester said on Thursday she feels inflation is poised to pick up, clearing the way for the Fed to continue its gradual process of raising interest rates. So they're waiting for inflation. I mean, based on what I just read, that will clear the way to continue its gradual process of raising rates. Okay, so they're waiting for this inflation to pick up. I'm a little confused here. I am not as troubled by where inflation is today. There is good reason to believe it is going to come back up. Good reason to believe, based on Mester said at a monetary policy conference at the Cato Institute. Given the depth of the 2007 to 2009 economic shock, she said, an extended period of weak inflation should not have been unexpected. The Fed is expected to raise interest rates at its December meeting. I said it before, and I'll say it again. I don't know where they're looking. I don't know where they're looking. Are they looking on the rocks for inflation? Because I see it everywhere. Everywhere you turn. Bitcoin today just hit a record high. $7,929 a coin. That's inflation. The NASDAQ was up almost 90 points today. A new record high, 6,793. The VIX was crushed. It was up over 15. They brought it back down under 12, down 10% today. It's got an 11 handle. All right, the Dow was up over 200 points. And I said, I'll take them. I took off the table, we'll see how if this wants to continue to go higher. I'll take more off the table, okay? I'm not impressed by this one-day move, okay? S&P was up 21. But What really caught my attention, if you follow art at all, I saw this last night, and I took a picture of it. That is the new highest painting paid at an auction. Can you see that? $450 million, almost $500 million. It's a Leonardo da Vinci. Salvator Mundi, Christ as Savior, it means. $450 million. If that ain't inflation, I don't know what is. Okay? Get a load of this one. Beautiful work of art, right? Aside Twombly, untitled, 46 million. Looks like a third grader can scribble that. That's not inflation. I remember back in October, I was shocked then. I'm not so shocked anymore. Take a look at that one. At 110 million, Jean-Michel Basquiat joined the pantheon of great artists Thursday night. This was May 19, 2017, I should say. When the late painter's 1982 work, Untitled, sold for a record-breaking $110 million at auction, the highest sum ever paid at auction for a U.S.-produced artwork. I don't know, people. She's looking for inflation and she can't find it anywhere. I see it all around me. I mean, if people are willing to drop $110 million on crap like that, and $46 million for, it looks like somebody took a red crayon and went like this, and that's not inflation? I don't know. I was in the store today. Organic strawberries, $8.99. I've paid $6.99. I've paid $7.99. $8.99? Come on. So the U.S. Congress, they passed the tax reform. I really haven't spoken much about this because it's a fluid situation. It's changing every day. They don't know if it's going to pass. You don't know what version. So no point stepping into something when you really don't know where it's going. But it got through the hurdle in the House. Now it's up to the Senate. So we'll see what happens. But the big thing today, China injected a lot of liquidity into these markets. Okay, everything went up. We'll see if this comes back down. But getting back to gold and silver, you could look at today, the glass was half full. I mean, considering what stocks did, considering what Bitcoin did, considering that the House passed this tax reform, it pretty much held up. So, but it's so narrow. It's getting compressed, and it's like this coiled spring. All right, they're battling at this level right here, the 20-day moving average, the 100-day moving average. So we just got to wait and see. But that's it, people. Not much else going on. But you know, I think if I had to pick one piece of art to sum up what's going on, it would have to be The Scream, where that guy is just, I mean, you see the internal turmoil that's going on, and he just wants to scream, and that's what these markets can do to you. I mean, it's insanity here. It's real insanity. How long it can go on for, I don't know. But the money will fail, I can guarantee that. Anyway, that's about it. A little dark outside now. Beautiful day today. Went out for a nice walk. I love this weather. If you can still get outside, I would suggest take a walk, get some fresh air, stretch your legs. Pick it up tomorrow. Have a good night. Ciao.